he has given him a name that is above every other names. At the name of this same Jesus. He said every knee bows, every tongue confess that Jesus is Lord. He said things on earth, things in heaven, and things under the earth. All of these things happen when Jesus resurrected. If he never dies, if he had died, the job wouldn't have been complete. He came. If it is that he only came, the job wouldn't have been complete. What made the job complete? What gave us the victory? Wasn't just that he died. What gave us the victory is that he rose. Let me use things that God puts in your hands as an illustration. Now, your seed yam, your joy of going to have a farm is not that you have a seed yam or you have a land. Or you weed and plant those seeds of yam, corn, name them. That is not just your victory. Is that taken? There is an expectation you have when you were doing all these things. Could that be true? You have an expectation. You have a wish. Now, what are those wishes? What are those expectations? Your expectation is to see that when you plant those things, they eat. Is that not true? If you plant yam and the yam couldn't grow, it just died and remained there, does it even look as if you have done anything? No. As a matter of fact, you have lost out. You have lost. Is that taken? So if Jesus had remained on the grave, it could have been like that your seed corn who refused to grow. The moment Jesus rose from the dead, what happened? The moment your seed corn rose from the ground and produced, what happened? That one seed corn produced many heads of corn. It produced many seeds. There are some seed corn you plant, it will give you up to about 3 heads of corn. There are some seed corn you put on the ground, it will give you 2 heads of corn. And sometimes these heads of corn, one of them is at about 500 seed corn. Some of them 600. Some of them 400 seed corn. What am I trying to illustrate? He said when he died, we died with him. When he was buried, we were buried with him. But if we had remained there, just like that seed corn, if he had remained there, there would have been an issue. But the victory is not just Jesus came. Though it's worth celebrating, it's worth celebrating. Is that not true? It's worth jubilating for. That is why we celebrate Xmas. You remember the angel came and said, rejoice, for the Savior of the world has been born. He has been born, rejoice. Celebrate is called for joy. Do you see that? To God be the glory. Now we rejoice in Christmas period. To God be the glory. But there is something we are expecting. There is something we are craving for. There is something the world was waiting for. And at the end, it happens. What was that? Just like that seed corn grew up and it produced heads of corn with many seeds of corn on that head corns. The same way, Jesus rose. When he rose, what happened? He produced many heads. As many as receive him, to them he gave power to become the sons of God. Who was Jesus? He's the Son of God. Hello. Who was Jesus? He is God. When he rose, he didn't rise with just one head, one seed of corn. Did that seed of corn rise with only one seed of corn on that head of corn? No, there were many seed corns on that head of corn. Is that not true? Now, when Jesus rose, what happened? You don't know what happened? Just like that head of corn. When he rose, did he rise alone? I don't know what I'm talking to right now. Did he rise alone? I don't know who's still in the grave even till now. You don't get what I'm saying. Look at it. When you were in the grave, in your life, there are situations you are facing now. Or you've been facing in time past. There are turbulence you are going through. Is that taken? There are trials and temptation you are going through. Is that not?